ThunderCats, the ultimate heroes. Hey, what's up ThunderCats fans? It's review time. I'm so excited to finally be talking about, well, young Lionel. Young Lionel. Wow. Now, I've waited 40 years for this character. I was a kid, I had an extra Wally kid, and I basically tried to turn her into a young Lionel, but it never happened. I was too stupid to get it right. But I've seen customs of that young Lionel with that Wily kid figure for the LJ one, but it's so exciting to finally have this actual character here. He's one of those, like I said, he's one I've been waiting for. 40 years, it's just gone 40 now with ThunderCats celebrating their birthday just the other day. But here he is. It's got lovely art here on the back. I do like this. This is beautiful. What else can I say about this figure? I'm gonna take him out, see what it looks like on the inside. I'm curious. I'm very curious. So let's take him out. Got those hands there, extra sets of hands with those nice lids that I do like, sort of omens in both versions. And then of course he's got his extra heads. They do look so good. They actually look even better on camera, which is fantastic because you can look at them a little bit closer in more detail. But these are really beautifully done. The only thing here I see, my logo, well, you can't see it here properly, but my logo is really just not so nice, and it's not center, so that is a pity. Let's see what's behind it. And then of course in the tray behind we've got the stand that holds the Sword of Omens. This was in the episode Exodus, of course, and it's so exciting to see this. I've really been looking forward. This is a silly accessory, but I love it. I think this is brilliant. This is just like straight from the debut of ThunderCats. Okay, so here we have young Lionel, and I do like this figure's articulation. But the first thing that I noticed is he's got a bobblehead, and that is so disappointing. I really do not like it when that happens. At least he stands still on the shelf, so that's cool. But I would have liked it to be a little bit more tight and not as loose. I'll try the other heads. Maybe it's this one, but I doubt it. So the body itself is cool. I do like it. It's got beautiful sculpt, and it's got that wonderful articulation here in the middle, the same as the twins. So you can pose him a lot better. There's no ab crunch here, but this works so cool. His arms go all the way around, and there's no hindrance or any obstructions that stops it from moving. It's got your standard articulation here that you can expect, and then of course legs, well, they kick out all the way. Wonderful. No issues here. Knees bent almost 90, and then the ankle rockers that you've got here, little pegs at the bottom. But here we go. This is young Lionel. So let's see what he looks like with the alt heads. So he's got two different portraits, and that is of course this almost kind of angry one, this grinning one, and then he's got the smiling one. Now I don't recall him smiling so much in the first episode, but that's what we've got. We've got these two extras, and then I'm gonna try and put them on and see how that works. So let's take off this bubble head and see if there's it's fine. There's no issues here. There's a little crack there. I wonder if that might be the reason why. It feels fine here. I don't know if it's a little bit loose, but okay, let's try with this head. This one, which is more of a smiling one, and he does feel a little bit better than the other one, not as loose, so I wonder what it might be. But let's take the other one, and here we go. This is happy young Lionel, and he's so happy. His head is still loose, but not my favorite head. It's not a bad head. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not how I associate him with this laughing head. You will notice that the paint on here, that is paint. It is not flesh color like this. On the arms as well, this little piece is painted on. It really does match perfectly with all the others. Depending on the light, this might look a little bit darker here now, but in hand without this camera light, it really does look so good. There's no issues there at all. So young Lionel has got 3 extra sets of hands apart from these generic ones. He has got a pair of fists, which he can use to punch whoever he wants, and then he's also got these hands that basically it's like they're showing the mutants to stay away. So I'm gonna put this in here. It's rather easy just to plug them in, and they've got nice articulation, so you can put them anywhere you want. And then of course he's got the gripping hands, which I'm gonna put on the side so that he can take hold of the Sword of Omens for the very first time. So there we go. My Lionel is still looking back, camera shy I suppose, but let's get out that Sword of Omens. There's 2 of them that we get. This is the regular one. Now this is something that I saw somebody commented on, that they thought that there was something wrong with the plastic. I did not see anything wrong with the plastic until I actually held it aloft in the light, and there's nothing wrong with it, but this is like see-through. You can see right through this. That's interesting. I never thought that they do something like that. So whether it's cast like this to be like clear here in the middle or on the blade, that's interesting. So that's rather cool. I do like that. I didn't expect to like it. It's not like it's an issue for me, but I do like that. It makes it a different kind of Sword of Omens. It makes it unique. Nice fresh paint on here, and then you have the tiny Sword of Omens with the eye like this. So let's see. Here's the other accessory that this is supposed to rest on, and here it is. So this thing was basically in the ship that the ThunderCats were traveling in. And the Sword of Omens was resting on here, so it's supposed to be resting on this thing, as you can see on this little image here that was in the solicitations. That was the very first thing. So when they published that, I was like, oh damn, we're gonna get it. This thing is so I never thought they'd make it, but the detail here, it's beautiful. This is so beautiful, and it's a nice pliable plastic. It's not rigid and hard. It's nice to finally get something like this. So it should be resting here. Now it doesn't look like it's gonna stay. Oh well, there we go, wonderful. So there we go. I do think though that it should actually turn in a little bit more on this end. Maybe just have it rest like that. There you go, it's falling off. So maybe I have to heat it up just a little bit just to get my Sword of Omens to stay there. But there we go. It looks fantastic, cool. That's exciting. That's like a piece of history right there. Now I've always wanted these twins to be posed with young Lionel, because like I said, they were together in the very first episode, Exodus, in the scale, so it's really so cool to actually have them together. And there he is with his nursemaid. He looks very happy. And then finally this head of Jaga and this accessory with his hand, this is finally something that I can pose with young Lionel, because that is something that is iconic from the very first episode. So it is really just something that is so special to me to get to be able to do this. And I hope to pose all the ThunderCats before they crashed on Third Earth with Jaga still alive when they were all given clothes. So now I've got young Lionel, and that is going to be something that I'm hopefully going to be doing soon. I'm just so excited to be able to do that. So that is something that I'm very pleased with, that this figure has allowed me to do. This is what they look like together. It's really just fun to see the different versions that we've gotten through the years of Lionel, and there's a big difference in terms of skin tone with all 3 of them. He doesn't even match the original one, not to say about the new deluxe one, which is a lot paler, which I do love. I have to say, I do like that. So he's like in between. He's like a yellowish color. So in conclusion, young Lionel is definitely a must-have. Despite the issues that I've had with mine, I'm very pleased with him. I would recommend getting him. Don't let him sell out like the twins had. I know they're about to come back in stock. But just for a limited time, but get your hands on young Lionel while you can. He's a very big part of ThunderCats lore, of course celebrating the 40th anniversary of the episode Exodus just a couple of days ago. So it is just so exciting to finally have him in plastic form after 40 years. My biggest wish, like I said, is I wish they had these eyes with that glow in the dark either, or painted the gold and yellow on there. Or maybe LED version of him somewhere down the line. I think that's the biggest missed opportunity here. But you know Super7, they can do all these kind of crazy stuff, which are so awesome. So who knows? Maybe we'll see a variant of young Lino. Like I said about his costume, that he had a different appearance as well when he was younger, much later in the cartoon. Maybe that will be in the variant. Who knows? But if this is the only opportunity you've got, I'm glad. This is the Lino that I've wanted, and he belongs on your shelf next to Jaga. With the hair and the magic clothes that he's giving to the ThunderCats, and that's how I'm going to display him. And as soon as Cat Slayer arrives, well, he's standing next to him. So, well done, Super7. Good figure. I like it.
Super 7 ThunderCats, the ultimate